Greetings from Florida. We're working on a BMW 3 Series, 2001 to 2006. This is the right rear, the passenger rear. And the video is at double speed for what it's worth. It's pretty easy to do. You're going to remove that face plate right there. Carefully, don't break it. And then you need to take off that handle cover. You've got 3 Torx 20 screws behind there, and you'll need an extension for one of them. Changing the regulator on this is actually quite easy. Resetting the automatic is quite difficult. If you need these, the aftermarket ones are probably on my website, upanddownmainstreet.com. You're going to pop off that cable, and there's one wire harness that goes to the switch. I'm taking this off just so you can see everything. You may not need to if you don't want to. This one was actually replaced about 3 years ago with an aftermarket part, and I'm putting in another aftermarket part. The BMW parts are quite expensive. So you need to, there was a screw in there holding it in place while it was locked up. So there's a tab, a plastic tab as part of the bracket. You're just going to pop that off. It goes through the glass, but it's not a big deal. Put it up. By the way, a little bit of WD-40 on the 2 up and down channels is a good idea. They dry out and cause the glass to grab. 3 10mm nuts hold the regulator and motor in place. Pretty easy to come out. The original motor has, I believe, the T20 Torx screws. The replacement ones that are aftermarket have Phillips screws that should come with the regulator. All right, got it. First I was a little confused, but now I'm not. So we're going to take out the 3 Phillips screws that are holding that on. And actually the new regulator came with 3 different types of Phillips screws. And you're just going to put the motor back on it and tighten the screws down. While I'm doing that, let me tell you about how to reset it, because that's the biggest problem with this. After you get everything back together, you get the door panel back on, go over to the driver's side, put the key on. What you need to do to reset it, and I think you can do it from either switch. Initially, it's only going to go down about 5 or 6 inches and it's going to stop. So you need to get it all the way down and then hold your finger on the button for 30 or 40 seconds after it's already down. Then the reverse, hold it all the way up, and then 30 or 40 seconds after it's already up. These aftermarket regulators do not have the same tolerances as the BMW parts. You may find that when it's down, you need to use the switch to get it up 1/8 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch, before you can get the automatic feature to kick in. So keep that in mind. Eventually you will reset it, but it's really a lot more difficult than most cars are. So no, not going to fit that way. Not going to fit that way. Come on, come on. All right, there we go. Now we're back in. I put the motor on. So again, 3 10mm nuts. By the way, if this is helpful for you, do me a favor, like the video. That will help other people find it on YouTube. Helps me out too. If you'd rather not do this yourself, if you'd like me to do it, give me a call or just let me know on this YouTube page. We're in Tampa Bay and Sarasota. If you have any questions, ask on this YouTube page. Glad to answer them for you. Now you're going to put the glass down. You need to snap it into the bracket, and that becomes a little problem with the aftermarket ones as well, because again, they're not the same tolerances as the BMW parts. So I think what I did here was I went over to the other side and put it up a little bit so that I could try to get it in. And another idea is to spray a little bit, before you put the glass down, spray a little bit of WD-40 onto the plastic bracket to make it a little easier to snap the glass in. There's a hole in the glass that goes into the prong on the plastic bracket. That's what you got to do. I'm just plugging in the switch now to pull it up a little bit. And then I realized that the window lock was on. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I turned the window lock off. Nope, window lock's on. Just raising it up a little bit more to get better access to where that clip is on the bracket. It will snap in, and then just kind of feel from the back and make sure it's in all the way. I think I got it. So remember to put that cable back onto the handle and then plug in the window switch. And then the lock knob indicator goes through that hole. Bang in the panel. The pins pop in pretty easily. And then we're going to put the 20 millimeter, I'm sorry, the Torx 20 screws back in, the long screws. And by the way, if that's a wood grain piece that I just put on right there, be very careful with it. It ships very easily. If it's the plastic piece, it probably won't ship. And I think you have it under control. So call me if you need me. Thanks.